Soviets died in the Second World War. So Stalin said he wanted a buffer zone of friendly states around the USSR to make sure they could never be invaded again. Even during the war, Stalin was planning to take over Eastern Europe. Communist groups from Nazi-occupied countries like Poland escaped to Moscow and set up communist governments in exile.
You and your colleagues are either communists or communist-inspired men.
And as the Soviets drove the Nazis back, they occupied large areas of Eastern Europe. Churchill agreed that these could be a Soviet sphere of influence. In the countries that the Soviet army liberated, communist governments took power. These governments controlled the army, set up a secret police force, and began arresting opponents.
Let go, you phonies!
Non-communists were beaten and executed. In 1946, Churchill declared an Iron Curtain had come down across Europe, and that Soviet power was growing out of control. Stalin called Churchill's speech a declaration of war, and in 1947 set up Cominform, an alliance of communist countries.
I think that was very fair coverage. Very fair, very balanced.
Around how many Soviet people died in the Second World War? What did Churchill say had come down across Europe?